It seems there is a slight problem. Let me check. In this year's budget of India, how much is the tax on being happy and excited? Nil. Let's try it once again with full of excitement and a lot of happiness. Good morning, everybody! 2.5 years ago, an MBA college in Pune invited me to give a speech. I prepared the speech, mucked it up for a month and was fully confident about it. No problem. I went there and when I saw 400-500 people sitting in front of the stage, I forgot everything. Blank. Didn't know what to do. Then I took that page out, the one with the speech written on it, and entered a room right behind the stage and started mugging it up as quickly as I could. Just then, a girl entered that room. She asked, "So what are you doing here? You have a speech to give." I said, "Yeah, I know, but I'm just fine-tuning it." She could sense what was going on. She asked, "So are you nervous?" I said, "Nah, do I look nervous? What are you saying?" She just folded her hands like this and asked, "So you're not nervous? Then what are you doing in the ladies' toilet?" Then I looked on the other side and said, "Shucks, man." After that, somehow, I got out of there and went onto the stage. I went and stood behind the podium. Now just suppose, you can imagine the situation over there. This is the podium and here I am, fully prepared. Good morning, everybody. My name is Sandeep Maheshwari and today I am going to talk about blank. 1 second passed by, 2 seconds, 10 seconds. Every second seems as long as a year. People in the audience stare at you as if you are an alien, just the way you are staring at me right now. As if I'm gonna do something different. But I'm just one of you, no? So just kept standing there, completely blank for almost 1.5 minutes. A student of that college sitting in the audience shouted, "Come on, sir, you can do it." It shook me up. I said, if he's saying, maybe I can do it. Finally, I started speaking, somehow finished that speech and got down. So this experience taught me 2 important things about life. That if I can do it, a guy like me, whom people in the family said was shy, unconfident, I was a complete recluse with no friends in school and lonely. So if a guy like me, who was an introvert back then, can come on this stage and speak in front of thousands of people, let aside those 2 hours, even for 5 minutes, then anybody in this world can do anything. This was the first thing. And the second thing I learned made me swear to myself, never to mug up anything. So everything I'm going to speak today, I have no pages in my pocket. No mugged up matter. No preparations. I have no clue what I'm going to speak about. I'm not going to do this seminar from here, but from here, from my heart. Anything I feel will be coming out directly, no filters in between, nothing. Are you all excited? Now, your excitement level that was here has reached here. I'm going to make 3 such big commitments that your excitement level will surge from here up there, right through the roof. Okay, the first commitment, that this day is going to be one of the biggest days of your life. One of the biggest days. And you won't be able to forget it. Never. And I'm not only saying this, I'm making a commitment in front of thousands of people whom I don't even know. And even if a single person says that this day was not that big or was not that good, then he or she can let me know at the end of this seminar and I'm going to apologize to that person in front of everyone for wasting his or her time. This was the first commitment. Now the second commitment. A lot of you people sitting here would be thinking, okay, there must be something in it for us, but tell me what's in it for you. Why are you doing all this? What's the catch? Wherever you would have seen the word free written, it has a small asterisk on top of it. Really small, the one nobody notices. And at the bottom, it is mentioned conditions apply. Similarly, there is a small asterisk that you missed. but at the bottom it is mentioned no conditions apply. Which means be it today or any day, I'm never going to talk about or even ask for a single penny from any one of you. No profit of any kind, neither direct nor indirect. Not now, not ever. Never. There is no profit, but there is a reason, which you will know as the seminar moves further, that what is it, that what it is. And it's a big one. Final commitment, the third commitment. It's less of a commitment and more of a surprise that today, this seminar, this is the last seminar of my life, the last life-changing seminar. And there is a very big reason behind it, which I'm going to share with you at the end of this seminar, for this being my last seminar. Now, after making these big commitments, let me tell you in brief what's going to happen today. How many of you want to be successful? Yes. Now, out of these, how many believe that they are already successful? That's it. What's going on? I can prove right now that all of you are very successful. How many of you know driving? Out of you, how many ride a two-wheeler? So all of you who ride a two-wheeler, like you said, where do you ride this two-wheeler?
Delhi.
In Delhi. And many of you in different parts of India. Now, what I can make out of this is that all these years, you have been driving two-wheelers on Indian roads and are still alive. Isn't this a success? Yes, it is. And if somebody has a doubt, then just ask a foreigner to come here and ride a two-wheeler. Ask him. Let me tell you what will happen. The very next day, not even 10 days, the very next day, there will be candles lit in front of his photograph. They don't put garlands, no? And somebody would come and ask his mother, I'm so sorry, how did this happen? And his mother would say, he made a big mistake. He didn't jump the red light. She would say, it's simple. Here nobody stops at the red light. People keep driving till the time the person from the other side whose signal is green doesn't make a gesture like this. Where are you, brother? Where? Till that time, don't stop, son, don't stop. Just keep driving, keep driving, keep driving. But he didn't understand all this. He applied brakes and stopped at the red light. He stopped, but the bus behind him didn't and took him along. Which means that in his own life, back in his own country, he might be very successful in many things, but driving in India, he failed and failed miserably. But you all are successful. So what is the problem? The problem is that with time, the definition of success changes. There was a time when driving was a success. Now after learning how to drive, definition changed. Getting a degree was a success, right? After that, it was to get a good job or do a business. That also happened. Then success was all about getting married. It's not right to laugh at other people's mistake. Well, anybody can make a mistake. So marriage also happened, which means that if I start making a list of things you all are successful in, the day will pass here itself. Even of a single person, you all are so successful. But the only problem is that you don't believe in it. Believe in it and you will realize it. Only one person can help you or make you successful. And who's that? Can somebody tell me? Only you. Exactly. So this is what's going to happen today. All I'm going to do is make you remember that in those 90% things in which you are already successful, what did you do at that time? And once you recall those methods, the remaining 10% things in which you are stuck, all you need to do is simply apply these methods there also and you will succeed in them as well. That's all. It's that easy. Now, there is a slight problem before we take this seminar forward, which I'm not going to tell you, but show you, and you will tell me what the problem really is. Now, this is a box, and I want to put these balls in it. Now, let me give it a try. Oops, sorry. I didn't notice it. So you know what's the problem? This box, imagine this box to be your mind, closed by a lid of your beliefs, everything that you would have heard and believed since childhood. So the moment I'm going to say something that's against those beliefs, suppose I say something and you believe in something else, you'll think he's crazy, let him speak. So nothing's going to enter inside. So what to do? Open up your mind so that something enters inside. So I request you all to open up your mind for the next 1.5 hours. Let it fill up with what I say. Then sit back and analyze what's useful and what's not. If you think something is just trash, just throw it out. And if you like something, keep it. But at least for the next 1.5 trying to say. Only then will something happen. Only then it will be worth it. So can I expect that all of you sitting here have opened up your minds? Yes or no? Yes or no? If opening up your mind was so simple, there wouldn't have been any problems. Let me ask you a simple thing. Who all have open minds by default? Who are ready? Kids, exactly. Let's give a big hand to all those who said kids. See, why are we clapping for him? Let me tell you. Not because he spoke something extraordinary, but because he at least spoke something. I asked and he answered. This is a very big quality of being successful. That it's not just about thinking, but doing it as well. So let's do one thing. I have a simple idea that let us all become kids for the next 1.5 hours. I am a kid and like me you are all kids. So are you all ready to be kids? Yes or no? Yes, yes or no? Yes. Now that you have said it, you can't step back. Happen here. Now we play a game that's called, pay attention. It's really funny. Sparrow flies, parrot flies, dog flies, cow flies, potty flies, piss flies. Now some of you are laughing. The ones who are have already become kids. And the ones who are not laughing, they have to be kids. Kids enjoy such silly things only. Kids enjoy this only. They don't enjoy mature talks, some complex lectures. So my friend, you have come at a wrong place. If I want, I can make this seminar so complicated, say, didn't get it. Must be something nice. But no, what am I doing? I'm just sharing my life's experiences with you. My life is easy, so I'm going to tell you how is it easy, why is it easy, and how can you make your life easy, not complicated. So, I'm going to ask you a simple question, and if your answer is yes, then put your hands up. If it's no, keep your hand down, and if there is a doubt, then stick it up till here. Alright, simple. First question. How many of you are male? Oh, some have not raised their hands till now. What is this going on? I asked a simple question that how many of you are male? They're not listening to me. They started looking at the person next to them. They're looking at his mustaches. That he also has mustaches. Looks like he's also male. Why is his hand stuck here? Maybe it has to go up till here only. It's a simple straight question, nothing complex. That for whom have you come here? For the person next to you, for me, or for yourself? For whom? So my dear brothers and sisters, except my wife. So anything you do has to be for yourself, not for me, not for the person next to you. Just forget about him and don't think about what he's thinking. The biggest problem is that we keep thinking what the person next to me is thinking, and the person next to you is also thinking what he's thinking. Exactly. Woo. Let's try it once more, this time faster. A simple question. Ready? How many of you are female? There is a gentleman sitting over there. His hand went up till here and then turned here. How can I make a mistake? There is no doubt. I am not a female. Have still not become kid, no. Still, there is something inside. Once more, we will do it again fast, real fast. How many are male? Female? Male? Female? 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 Male? 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 Female? Male? Female? Male? Female? Woo! Now we all are enjoying, opening up a bit. Everyone. This is what needs to be done. So if you like something, laugh for yourself, not for me. The problem is that a lot of people, when at home, while playing with kids, are fine, but outside, don't know what happens in seminars, at public places. And then there are a lot of people who don't even laugh at home. Their laughter, struck by the hard times of life, gets stuck. It stops. So I have given a name to such a laughter, and that's constipation smile. Meaning, stuck up smile. They feel like laughing, but don't want to open their mouth. How will it come out? Let it out. Don't suppress your laughter. Let it out. Out. There is no point stopping it. No point. So do what you feel like doing, because this day is not going to come back. This day is not going to come back. So now I'm going to narrate a story that has a deep impact on my life. Today, whatever I am, this story has played a pivotal role in it. And later, when I'm going to tell you the story of my life, that who am I, where have I come from, what I did, what all problems I faced, then you will come to know that this story had a big role to play in it. A story of King Akbar and his minister Birbal. Once King Akbar, some people are already laughing. As I said, don't laugh unnecessarily. So King Akbar and Birbal's story. Once upon a time, Akbar and Birbal were going for hunting, and Akbar slit his thumb while pulling out his sword. He cried out in pain, starts screaming, "Soldiers, go and get the first aid. I slit my thumb. It's bleeding. Hurry up. See what has happened." Birbal comes in with a smile and says, "Relax, my lord. Whatever happens, happens for the best." Akbar says, "Birbal, have you lost it? What are you saying? I thought you loved me." "Soldiers, do one thing. Leave the first aid. Take this crook Birbal, hang him upside down for the entire night, lash him up with hunters and hang him by the neck in the morning." So Birbal is taken away, and Akbar goes for hunting alone. Now he goes to hunt and is caught by a few tribal men. They hang him upside down. Now there is this tribal dance going on. Hoo ha, hoo ha, hoo. Come on guys, you don't expect me to dance. Suddenly a tribal man looks at Akbar's injured thumb and shouts, "He is impure. We can't